viciously.
Yeah.
And how can you win them back? And do you think they're necessary? Or
I don't know that you have to win everybody.
When you say that it's something that hasn't happened in 100 years, are you changing the Republican Party? Are you reforming the Republican Party? And if so, how do you assure conservatives that it's not in the wrong direction in their view?
Right. Okay, let's talk about that because it's so interesting. I'm not really changing the Republican Party because I'm actually a conservative, but I'm a common sense conservative. Look, nobody's more conservative than me on energy independence. Okay, I've been talking about it for years. Nobody's more conservative than me on the military. Nobody's more conservative than me on taking care of our great veterans who are being absolutely maligned. Nobody's more conservative than me on health care, where we're going to repeal and replace Obamacare, and on Common Core, where we're getting rid of it, and on budgets, where whether it's the penny deal, there's so many different things, but we'll straighten out our budgets. Carl, we owe $19 trillion. We're going to start paying off debt. And we're not going to pay it all off that quickly, and nor do we have to. But we have to start bringing it down to a level that's sustainable because we're going in the wrong direction. So, and certainly nobody is more conservative than me on the border. The one thing I guess people could say is that on trade, I am a free trader, believe it or not, but I'm also a smart trader. We cannot let China, and I like China, they're wonderful, but their leaders are too smart for our leaders. I like China. I do great with China. The Bank of America building, other building, I have because of China. In a war, we fought. But I will tell you, nobody is more conservative actually on trade. The problem I have is you have people that are in National Review and they're eggheads. They're just eggheads. They have no common sense whatsoever. No common sense whatsoever.
Hey, Dad.
It's not free trade when China charges tax to get our product in, and they don't let our product in anyway. And yet they take their product and they just send it to us like nothing. We have a trade deficit with China of $500 billion a year. We have a trade deficit with Japan of over $100 billion a year. We have a trade deficit with Mexico. That's why Mexico is going to pay for the wall. $58 billion a year, 100%. It's 100%. You know, these guys come up that I'm against. And they say, you're not going to get Mexico to pay for the wall. I said, of course I am. We have a trade deficit with Mexico of $58 billion a year. The wall's going to cost $10 billion. You tell me I can't make that deal? That's an easy deal. So the only thing, Carl, because I love the question, but the only thing I can say that some people would say I'm not conservative is trade, but that's because I want fair trade. Okay? I want free trade. But free trade, you have to have smart people on both sides, and we don't have smart people on our side. So I want fair trade. It's got to be fair trade, or as you would say, fair and balanced trade, okay? As they would say at Fox. Okay.